Hey everybody, it's Audrey from audreylynnstudiios on the west side of Canada near Vancouver. Okay, I have a kiln opening today. Actually, we'll have another one, but after Christmas, not before again. So this kiln opening was, sorry, just a little disheveled. Our farm was broken into last night, second time. So anyway, this firing schedule was slow cool, and this one went to 2190 for 10 minutes, and then down to 1900 for 30 minutes. So I did manage to put cones in. This one is a 6, so that's great. I didn't need it to be a really hot 6. That's 7. And that is not the very top shelf, but the second shelf down. So that's perfect. And then the one cone set on the bottom, this was the 6. So good, yeah. And 7, pretty much the same. So that's awesome. Because a couple kiln loads back, I was having trouble. And I had to change the thermocouple, and I guess that's all it was. So that's beautiful. Anyway, before I get started, what a schmuck. Last time I pushed a potter to 1,000, I mentioned K from Mud Souls. And when I did that, I put the wrong tile up on the screen. So sorry, K. Anyway, K from Mud Souls Pottery is a lovely person and does lovely work. And it'd be nice if you checked her out and followed her. And then out of all those UK potters, I totally forgot Andrea. Ooh, sorry, Andrea. Just a second. I just had to make sure I got it right. That would just be terrible if I got it wrong. Ruby A Ceramics, and that's Andrea. There she is. I'll put it up on the screen. Anyway, so sorry for missing you, Andrea. Ugh, anyway. All right. Okay, so let's get started. I did a couple more jewelry pieces. They've just been sitting on my shelf. I did do them with copper float, but this was a slow cool program. Anyway, they look good. And so what I'll do is glue a bail here so that it becomes a necklace. And yeah, I like how they all turned out. You can also make earrings if you like them on the little bit bigger side. But anyway. And then a couple of gnomes. They're made with 340 buff clay, and this one is the green jasper. So you can see what green jasper looks like on buff clay. That's 2 coats though, not 3. And this is 2 coats of Mako's Lime Shower. Works out really nice. I like it. A mug that wasn't, it's successful if you like something that's very rustic. So it's hand built on chocolate clay. And I used the Heron roller from Vermont Pottery Supply, something like that. And this was my studio white, but my studio white is losing it. I had a nice little discussion with Sarah from Three Little Sisters and Pottery. And so I'll be making the white that is on GLAZE-A-LONG that she uses and see how it goes, because mine is losing it. So it looks even more rustic than I intended. And then on the top there was Sorcerer's Stone from Coyote. Yeah, Sorcerer's Stone. So it's good if you like something rustic, hey? And I have any of my hand builts. I have a tutorial on how I do my hand built mugs. Here's another hand built mug. So this one has the moose and the bear, and it's done on Plainsman 340S speckled clay. So it's buff with a speckle. I textured it here by accident, but whatever, it looks nice. And then this is all just 2 times honey flux. And in this area here, I just, like I paint it on and then I feather it in. That's how it gets this bit of an aura on it. So yeah, that's that one. And then there's this one. So the bear on this side and the deer on the other side. Turned out good. So I'll link that tutorial for hand-built mugs in the description. This is also hand-built on its way to being a mug, but it's not a mug. And you would have seen it on my short. I was drying them in the oven. It's a painting water well. So you put your brush here when you need to just set it down. And it is a roller by Sue Butler, 3D Commotion on Etsy. And these were, yeah, they're rubber leaves. Hang on. They were from Michael Harbridge before he was at Mako. So they're, yeah. And it's like a set of 5 of them. And I used the smallest leaf. That's this one. I really like them. I bought them way at the beginning of my journey in 2019, probably bought these in 2020, and I use them a lot. So this is 2 times Mako's birch and 3 times Mako's emerald. So I hope to, I mean, I made these because my niece needed to make one for her mom. So I thought, well, I'll make a couple at the same time. But I thought, yeah, I'm going to make some palettes to go with. And I'm going to try Jeanette Stevens' way of doing a pottery palette where she uses 2 slabs. And the top slab has circle cutouts. I'm going to see how that works. So stay tuned, Jeanette. And then this is another one. And this is the Pottery Supply House Nickelodeon. And that's twice. And 3 times on the leaves, which are Mako Emerald. So I love them. And inside, oh yeah, inside I did, oh, sorry, ooh, scratch. This is pumpernickel. This is 2 times pumpernickel, and this is 2 times Nickelodeon. And both are by Pottery Supply House. So yeah, I love them both. Both of those glazes. All right. Now, a mug that I'm not so happy with is, where did it go here? So it was a Kiln Ice mug, and I have done a GLAZE-A-LONG for the Kiln Ice mugs. Not this one, but this is the Kiln Ice here. Can you see it? It crackles like that. It's very beautiful. And this is a reef fire. So I put Nickelodeon. Oh, I keep wanting to call it Nickelodeon. It is pumpernickel. I put 2 times pumpernickel up here, over a little over the Kiln Ice, and it got these like pits. So then I thought, well, I'm just going to throw it right back in. And then I put Louisiana Bayou on there. But you know what? It didn't go away. So that does not work. That pumpernickel or maybe any Pottery Supply house glaze over the kiln ice, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't try the other colors. So I guess I have a mug. It's not all bad. I do like the kiln ice. I do love it. But anyway, that was mine. So I have my oyster dishes again. So I have the cutters for sale on my website, the make along how to use them on YouTube, which I will link, and then the glaze along how to paint them if you want them this way. So these are them. And so this is the large one, and this is the 10-inch cutter, and then the 8-inch cutter, and the 6-inch cutter. These ones are done on 340 buff clay. They work just as well on the white stoneware, so it's kind of nice. The only difference is that with this buff clay, the clay that is showing will be darker than your white stoneware pieces. And the other cutter, well, I have roses on the website as well, but I also have the artichokes on there finally. And these look different. I'm going to try and find the picture of the one that I did on 370 clay had already sold and put it here. But these are 340. So this is like 1-time manganese wash around the edge. And then it's 2 times gunmetal green by Coyote. And so it does look very different on this 340S, but I love it. I think it looks great. Just different than on the white stoneware, of course. So yeah, let me show you a little closer. Gunmetal green just does that cool, I don't know, cool effect. Yeah, good. Okay, since we're on kiln ice a little bit, what I did with this mug is I put Underglaze under the kiln ice part. So I used kiwi teal. Kiwi turquoise blue Underglaze ×2. And then I put the 4 times kiln ice on top because I wanted to see if the underglaze would show through, which it did. So this is without any underglaze, and this is with underglaze. So you see it crackled just fine on top of the underglaze. So you could put something really pale under there. And then this was honeydew flux 2 times at the top and 1 time river birch. So that's a good test. And so you can use underglaze under the kiln ice and it will show through. I mean, had I known, I probably would have chosen something a little bit lighter, but it was a test. So, and someone will definitely like that color. So yeah, kind of cool. All right, this is another piece with green jasper. I'm not so crazy about the tapenade on top. I thought it would be a better fit. It totally is great right here. But it kind of looks like caca brown. So I'm not sure if I will leave it because it looks worse in the camera or if I will refire it. Anyway, whatever. It is 3 times green jasper on the bottom by Mako. And then it's 2 times the tapenade up here, overlapping a bit, and then a 3rd time right here. So let's get a little closer. You can see the blues. It's just, yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? I don't know. But I love what happened there. That's amazing. So what might be good next time is to bring the jasper straight up to the top and then use the tapenade. I think that's a plan. That's a plan. Okay. This mug is 370 and chocolate swirled together. And here is 2 times Coyote Sorcerer Stone. Love that glaze. And this is Amico's Mixing Clear ×2. And it turned out really nice and smooth. I've never used it. I've always used to use Mako Stoneware Clear, but I ran out. And so it's like, oh, wait a second, I have Amico Mixing Clear. And it really looks great. So yeah, that's good. These 2 mugs are peppered plum mugs, and I saw Unseth, Kim and Todd do this one, and I really like it. They did it a little bit differently, but what's the difference? There wasn't much of a difference. So this is honey flux ×2, river birch ×1, and then it is peppered plum ×3, overlapping a bit. Inside is the speckled plum. So the speckled plum is the base of peppered plum. So I just used the speckled plum in there and the peppered plum outside. So that turned out really well. I mean, I knew I'd like it. Looks good. When Kim and Todd show it, it's awesome. And this is the same thing, except down on the bottom, like I did it on swirled clay. And the swirl kind of only happened down here, so I just left that exposed. And then this is the 2 times honey flux and the 1 time river birch, and then the 3 times speckled plum. So I really like it. Looks good. Keep saying that. I really like it. Looks good. Love this. Always do. I think I first got it from Lisa, something like it anyway. And so this one is 2 times Floating Turquoise by Spectrum, 2 times Cactus by Spectrum, and then 2 times Olive Float right in the middle. So Rhonda, here's a little example of an Olive Float combination. Rhonda from Bynon Studios, right? Bynon Studios Art. Just hang on here. Yeah. So there's the Olive Float, Rhonda. I have some others, but Olive Float is beautiful. 3 more mugs? 3 more mugs? Yes, 3 more mugs. So here we go. This one is 3 times Blue Opal and 2 times Aurora Green. Just love it. Also looks great over green opal. So blue opal on the inside. It looks awesome on green opal. And have I ever tried it on the Amico Celadons? Because I bet you it looks great on that too. So yeah, gorgeous. Then I got some Underglaze transfers from the Japan crafts off of Etsy that come out of, was it Australia or New Zealand? Love, they're so beautiful. I cannot believe how beautiful their Underglaze transfers are. Anyway, I That's what I have here. And then this is 2 times cactus and 2 times sunrise to go with down here. So I must have picked up 8 or 9 of them. They're so pretty. Just a minute. I just want to quickly show you. So this is one of them. Of course, you don't get the effect like this. Let's quickly do this for you. They're just gorgeous. I'll take pictures for you too, just so you can see them. So you'll see them come out of the kiln. This is the blueberry one. It's very muted. Of course, when I hold them up to the camera, then the light is shining through it. Anyway, they are so beautiful. And then it's great because they actually give you like a little pack like this of all the different ones that they have. And oh, well, there's so many more that I could buy, and I will. Yeah, it makes the pottery more expensive for sure, but gosh, beautiful. Last mug. I picked this one, the inspiration came from Pinterest, and I will see if I can find it, but I love it. Dramatic. So inside is soft white. And then what I have here is, let's see if I can get close enough, is 1 time brown gloss by Mako. And then it's 2 time Fool's Gold by Mako. And then it's a line of Smoky Merlot by Amico, and that is 3 times. And then 3 times Sangria. And then 3 times Amaryllis. And then 3 times Indigo Float. And 2 times Soft White. And I can do GLAZE-A-LONG on that if you want. Just say in the comments. And so here's the handle. I actually forgot to put the brown gloss underneath, so it looks patchier than this. But you can see the sparkles. It's just amazing. Anyway, love. This is really nice. Yeah. It's just so dramatic. Okay, so that's it for this kiln opening. I already have everything glazed for another one. And I might put it in today, but I'm not going to show you on Christmas Eve day. Well, maybe, but no. No, I won't. I have to go see my mummy. So, yeah, have a great Christmas. Keeping in mind it's not always great for everyone, but if it's not, that I hope you find some joy in it. And for us, it's very quiet. We've already done all of our festivities. We go to Mass on Christmas Eve and then go to a Friends for Riviere, which is like finger food. It's a very French-Canadian thing on Christmas Eve. And then Les and I are on our own on Christmas Day and for the week. Generally, because everybody else has done all their family festivities up until Christmas, then they'll start asking us to come over after Christmas. So that week after Christmas tends to be busier than the week up to Christmas for us. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and peace out as always. See you later.